What the bells? Hey, hey. See you. Oh yeah. Okay, hello everybody. We are back with Dead Cells. And we have not moved far in this game. Also didn't unlock a lot of stuff apparently. Okay. Shields, last stream we figured out shield is just not my thing. I'm not a big shield guy. Also, we got like a crazy first pick for this level. It's insane. They really just went with the most busted choices. Gave us everything that I want, everything that I need, you know? Not that it. I don't want to pick it. I don't care very much for this, but nope, nope. Ah, fucker. Oh, my bad, dude. I'm sorry, I forgot about you a little bit. God, I fucking love this. This shit's so busted, it's unbelievable. Can't believe they allowed me to have it as a combination. This is so good. No, we'll go with... Actually, is there a point? Is there a point? I'll pick it for like, in case for a future thing. Damn, they're not doing better. Okay. Okay. So today was an alright day, except I was planning to go to the grocery store today. But for those who may be in the know, it's Good Friday. Which means that in Germany, everything's fucking closed. Okay? There's probably some like stores and so on. And there's still not stores. Actually, yeah, some stores that are still open, but it's like gas stations. So that means no grocery shopping for me at all. Some restaurants are still open, but like those are as well. You need to like kind of guess which one. You know, you're not always 100% sure. So because of that, no groceries for me. I made like my neighbors quite a while ago gave me damage you take is inflicted on the enemy dodging bombs. I mean the same, so I like it. Bastard. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. So, a while ago, my neighbors gave me like this packet of, essentially it's like ready to eat. Sorry, sleepy. It's like a packet of ready to eat. Damn, we're just 4 short. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. We're just 4 shorts. Okay, 4 short. It's a packet of like ready to eat chili, but it's not chili because it's labeled it as chili, but it's like, I assume, like tomato powder. There's quinoa and like presumably some beans. I don't know which beans they're supposed to be inside, because when I actually opened the packet, I was like, says there's supposed to be beans in there. Like, and I was looking, I'm like, there's no beans at all. So I mixed that with some rice, and I ate that. Honestly, kind of filling, but like it's definitely not something I would be like, I want this. Not even like every single day, I guess. Even every single day is like a little bit of a exaggeration. I definitely would go better if it was mixed with something more than like rice. Like, it was, relatively speaking, tasty. But oh, sorry. But like it's really not like a prime food. I was actually considering maybe like I can like buy like a burger or a pizza online, because some like stores are still open today. But even then I was like, motherfucker. Did get me an achievement. This ability is so busted, it's unbelievable. You really cannot withstand it. Ha! Jumped right into a pan. Oop. Ah, okay. Let's see. Cannot stand these fucking bats. Okay, will not prick me, bitch. So yeah, I was talking about how I got myself a new fridge. And one thing that I could not bear, oh well, that I can't bear was even now that I got it. Like, it's still a cheap fridge. Cannot believe I even got it for that price. But like, God, it's noisy. It's like constantly, like it's not noisy to like incomprehensible degree, right? Like it's not like but like at the very least, it constantly as loud as like the maximum performance of my PC, and I don't sleep with my PC on, so it's like, you know, kind of like one of those situations, I guess. Wait, but does that not bypass the whole trial? No. Ooh. What? Did I miss something? I think, yeah. How do I get this? You motherfucker. Okay, I think I actually did manage to gather as much as I need. Still, what a bitch. No, while scrolling through YouTube today, I got an ad for Mormon Church, which, number one, I'm not a big proponent of Mormon Church. Like, I'm a there is a couple of factors here. The fact that, number one, I do say I'm Christian, but like I don't like try to indoctrinate people into Christianity, you know. That I don't go around like hey, would you like to be part? Because like I myself don't go like to the church, you know, on a regular basis. Mostly because I get headaches there, but like that's besides the point. Like even if I didn't get headaches, I would still be like, why would I waste my time going to this fucking church, you know? Like what? So I can get molested by a priest? No thanks, I'm good. And you might say like, dude, you're a grown man, you're not gonna get molested by a priest. That's what they all say, okay? It's my pretty ass that gets on it gets fucked. So I'm like, I'm being careful, okay? Anyway, back to the point. Ooh. Oh yeah, hold up. Anyway, back to the point I was making. But like, getting an advertisement for Mormon church, because number one, again, I'm not super into like converting people. Like the idea is like, for me, religion is more than anything just a background. It's like, yeah, you know, I was growing up Christian. I have like these like sets of tradition that like I don't particularly upkeep to, but like, you know, it's cool to be like it's cool to have like a label, I guess. So like the way, as far as I know, Mormons are very serious about that shit. They're like, shit, no, like you don't drink coffee actually. Which is like so dumb. I think it's gonna get doubled. Well, that's not what I wanted. This one my sack for now. Interesting. I feel like oiled and torch, burning sword. Oiled sword and torch together are a good combination. Am I crazy? Hold up. Launches storm of knives around you. Wait, hold up. So how does this work? Oh, it's like a turret. Fuck that. Okay. Before that, I want to check out. Am I wrong in the assumption? Yeah, like this produces so well, this burns it. So together there would be like a really good combination. I don't want it now, but like it's good to know for the future. So it's only 500, huh? Wait. Because I know there's benefits to having the damage to slow down target plus story damage. Okay. Pretty cool, actually. Cannot be interrupted by an enemy attack. Shoots an arrow in front of you. 100% 3 damage. Shoots an arrow upward. Plus damage. Versus this one. Damn, Flint is actually cool as fuck. Put this one for now in in reserve for now. Bit of necromancy is all useful. So yeah, got that Mormon church ad, and the ad, it's weird. Because number one, I'm not super religious, so I don't particularly care. But Ziad was kind of like, what are you doing this Sunday? Come to our church this Sunday. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's so weird. Like at first I was like, it's gonna be like a weird meme, right? When I saw it. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like a meal or something. No, just like, it's just an ad. So I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of sad actually. Also, because I'm in Germany, I don't even know if they have Mormon church here. I know that Mormon leaders during Second World War actually really wanted to body up to Hitler. So, which, by the way, didn't help. The the Nazi regime did not, in fact, was not in fact cool with Mormons. All right, like they tolerated Catholics, and even that was like a very, very tall order. Mormons were absolutely like Mormon religion precates itself on the idea that like back in the day there was a group of Israelis, so Jews, okay, that moved themselves to from like Middle East to Americas, okay, and fuck me. So Mormon religion is like there was a group of Jews, and they moved themselves from like Middle East to Americas, and that's where all the like Native Americans come from. They're actually like the OG Jews, but then they get corrupted by sin, and so now they're like they're this like weird group, I guess, and so the Joseph Smith, I think that's the founder of Mormonism, found golden tablets of like the OG Jews that like were still following the word of Lord Yahweh, at least at the time. And that's what, so they're like Bible plus like a little bit of like Joseph Smith's fanfic mixed into it. Anyway, I don't particularly care for Mormons. Weird. They're like a weird group. Like, it's an actual thing in Mormonism where apparently they don't like drink coffee or tea because they have like prohibition against drinking hot beverages. But like, the most likely reason they doing that is because the wife of Joseph Smith at the time was like, I'm sick and Joseph, I'm sick and tired of fucking serving all of your members tea and coffee every time they enter the house. Can you like make it like prohibited to drink tea and coffee? And he's like, bet. And that is excluded in the fact that they also had like child marriage going on. Because just like with every single cult activity in the world, it always ends up with fucking the kids. Isn't it weird how there's so many like weird fringe religious groups and it always ends with the leader being, hey, God said I need to fuck your daughter. Yes, the teenage one. Yes, the ones that like still in middle school. It's like, what the fuck? You sure? Sure about that? Big dog? All heretics and blasphemers. They are. True light of Allah will not shine kindly upon them. Fuck. Nice. Skip. Ooh. Oh. Hey dude, what up? I actually never got to try this one out. I don't want to try it out now. Again, we're missing like 5. That's quite a shame. Oh, wait a minute. Could we manage? Holy shit. Let's go, baby. Not with me, big dog. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought of like what the what? The carrot guy, okay. I don't know, I just thought of like creative titles, so yeah. They're just not your regular Dead Cells, you know. What can I say? How are you doing, carrot guy? I assume they're regular, yep. They're a little bit different. Quite unusual, actually. Let's see. What is this one? What? Pure nail. Yeah. Let's go. Knife dance. So how are you doing? How are you doing, carrot guy? The carrot guy. Ah, funky name. I assume You know what Dead Cells is. Oh. Yeah, that's difficult. That's difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I already died once this stream, so, you know. The initiative is the best one. Selling this one. So you've been playing Dead Cells for a while? Or, because I only started 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, I don't have few hundred hours. I only have a couple of hours. Actually, I don't know. To be fair, it's been like 6 streams now. It's been like 6 streams now, so it's probably... Fuck. There's been probably like 20 hours at least. No effect on you. An extra jump midair. Oh, poison no business. Yeah, I did get past the tutorial, thank God. So that's But so far I have not once even managed to get past beyond the tutorial. Beyond the to the higher difficulty. Because so far I'm really struggling to get past the final boss. Well, I feel like getting past the tutorial is kind of like more of a... It's kind of just a matter of time, I guess. Took me like 3 streams to get past the tutorial, so I feel like if you play the game for 9 hours, you know, straight or not straight, you kind of should be able to manage to get past, to at least like get past the tutorial. Yeah, I feel like that would be like only fair. Have absorbed the first boss cells. It's less than half that have won a run. Ooh, yeah, that does sound... Yeah, that does sound tough, I guess. Well, isn't there like... Well, to be fair, since it's like a Steam statistics, can't you like... Isn't there like... Sometimes you get like funky statistics around it? For example, I think there is like this funky Steam statistic where like 20% of Minecraft players have not like broken a block or something. Because because like, I don't know, they're doing it for a vibe or something. Or maybe because they like bought the game and never played it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you just keep grinding it, you kind of should be able to beat it. Especially if you figure out the best combination, which is freeze and attack. Literally freeze with any attack is like the best combo together. Valmont. Okay. Mental to keep grinding, yeah. I mean, this is an entertaining game. The reason I even started playing Dead Cells is because right before playing Dead Cells, I played the game called Last Phase. And, like, when I was playing it, I was like, damn, this game is so fucking boring. Like, it's called The Last Phase, okay? And, it's, Dark Souls like Metroidvania, RPG mechanics, and all the other. It's very much like, I guess, Blasphemous inspired. Phase, yeah, Last Phase. No, lost faith. With yeah, like as in like I had lost faith in you. So it's kind of like partially inspired by Blasphemous, partially inspired by Dark Souls. It's kind of gives you Bloodborne vibes a little bit. And when I was playing it, I was like, this game is so fucking boring. Okay? And then I like read reviews for it. And I was like, the reviews for the game were like, yeah, the game first 10 hours suck. Okay? First 10 hours of the game suck ass. But it gets better. And I'm like, that's not a good review. I was like, that review is so bad. I actually didn't. I was like, I don't want to keep playing this game. And then I was like, what like Metroidvania style game can I play to compensate for it? And then I was like, you know what? Technically, Dead Cells is a Metroidvania. I mean, it's Metroidvania. It's a roguelike. You know, it's a lot of different things. Then also the game sucks and it's a bad game. Why would I play a game for 10 hours? Yeah. I played it for I think 6 hours. I played for 6 hours and I was like, I cannot grind out another 4 hours to keep going in that game. Oh, look at this guy. Like, it just, like, I mean, there is a fair thing about the fact that, like, some games, like, it takes you a while to get used to it, you know? For example, this might be a controversial opinion, but Hollow Knight Silksong, it took me up until, like, the very end of the game, where I was like, you know what? I finally can see this game like coming together in one cohesive whole, you know? Like finally I can see where this whole game is meant to be. Versus like, but the entire game I was kind of like, yeah, they still have a good beginning, which is, to be fair, like this is very like the Hollow Knight Silksong had a really good beginning. It still did have a good beginning. It still had like a good, like the entire gameplay of Hollow Knight Silksong. I was kind of just thinking like, I see where they're coming from. I just don't get kind of like point A and point B and point C. You know, like I don't get like key aspects. And then like by the end of it, I was like, oh, now I get where this whole game comes through. It's kind of like it grown on me. It grown on me. But like last phase is like, well, number one, I guess this is like a number one critique I had for the game, but as I was playing it, is the fact that as I was playing it, the game was very like slow. So like, as far as I read in the reviews, the key aspect you need to literally so it's an RPG, right? So you have like different things to grind out. You could like input into strength, you can input into dexterity. I put most of my stuff into dexterity and vitality. And turned out that's just like the optimal build for the entire game. Because like the further the game progresses, the more like the more enemies like harder they hit and the more health they have. But they don't have like any like good patterns. Like, a lot of enemies have, like, pretty terrible patterns, as far as I realized. For example, in last phase, whenever you, like, hit an enemy, they just stand there and, like, do nothing. So it's kind of just easy. If you just cornered an enemy one-to-one, you can kind of just easily defeat any one of them. As long as you grind... Even if you didn't grind out fully your strengths, you still can kind of go, like, well, you know, just gonna take you a while to, like, keep smacking an enemy. There's you're rarely in that game was surrounded by an enemy where you didn't manage to kind of like didn't manage to outsmart them in some sort of way, I guess. Damn, where should I go? Ancient Sewers or the Ramparts, or should I go, because I never been to Ancient Sewers before. So yeah, though, No, I never been to Ancient Sewers before. Oh, let's see. Did I not? Okay, I'll go to Ancient Sewers then. Oh, what if it's the best biome ever? Well, I haven't been there not because I like avoided it. It just like I've never seen it in the. I've never seen it on the thing, right? Is there a point in taking any one of them? I'll just sell this because it's a. I really like this weapon overall, but like it's not worth all the other weapons I have. I don't know. Sometimes, usually I go. Well, number one, it's been only like 3 streams, 3 hours each. Like I said, like it's 9 hours. I played this game for like. No, not 3 streams. I don't know how many. Okay, hold up. It's easy to check. Hold on a second. If I just go Google, I can see exactly how many streams I did of this game. YouTube, your videos, live, So today, 1, 2, oh, Dead Cells. Oh no, I didn't unlock Ram Rune until yesterday. Until I mean last stream. Sorry, not yesterday, but last stream. Yeah, but that's because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's been only 6 streams. Yeah, it's been only 6 streams. 3 hours each, so together it's been 18 hours. I've been playing this game for 18 hours total. Nice. This sucks. This one would be pretty good actually. I can even upgrade even more. In the meantime, I'll stash this sword. This upgrade sword. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. That's very nice of you. So what I was gonna say is that... Oh, wait a minute. Did I... 1 HP recovered per attack, close combat. Cannot interrupt any... Wait, what? Then what give me the curse? Not the curse. It's clearly I'm getting like plus 100 damage or something. Like this I've seen this sign before. I know I'm getting damage from something. What gives me damage? The first modifier? Oh, plus 100 damage taken. Okay, I can see it now. Yep. You know what? I don't expect getting hit, to be fair. I'm just that guy. I don't expect getting hit. Okay, I have a freezing bow. Okay, you cannot hit me. Cannot hit me. It's illegal. Yeah. Additionally, necromancer to this as well. Wow, that was a long exit. Ancient Sewers. What do they have, like beer in here or piss? Why is it all yellow? How much does it hurt? Oh right, I'm immune to getting poisoned in the first place. I forgot I'm immune to getting poisoned. Anyway, so what I was saying, Yeah, so when I was playing Last Phase, I wasn't particularly interested in it. After 6 hours, I was like, kind of like, this is game kind of boring. All the enemies just stand. Well, to be fair, now I'm making all the enemies stand around and like wait until they get hit. At least they take damage once and they die immediately. Okay. In Last Phase, I would be standing for like solid minute trying to hammer away at the basic enemy, just to like just to kill just to kill a fucking basic mob. But anyway, back to the. So I was like, I'm not thrilled by the game. I want a Metroidvania, right? I want a Metroidvania, but like, I don't wanna. I don't want to just like replay Blasphemous again, because I replayed Blasphemous. I replayed Blasphemous like 3 times. So I was like, what should I play? And then I was like, wait a minute, Dead Cells is technically a Metroidvania. And it's roguelikes. To be fair, I played a lot. I think roguelikes is one of my favorite genres because like of the amount of replayability you can do. Because it's essentially like, because I often die in video games, and with each death you just get more stuff. Like every death is a reward. That's why there have been a lot of roguelikes that I really liked. In fact, there is one roguelike that I like, but reviews for it are absolutely dogshit, okay? The reviews for it is like very like terrible roguelike, we didn't like it, okay? But I'm a staunch on the side of that roguelike. It's let me just remember its name. Ah, fuck. Okay. Old service key. Hold up. So the roguelike name is it's something with face as well. Actually, it's actually kind of similar in name and scheme. Hold on a second. But I played so much of it. No, it's called Dark. No, not Dark Dungeon. Something. Roguelike Souls like. No. Because I played so many of it. So much of it, but I cannot remember its name right now. Hold on a second. Because it had absolutely abysmal reviews when I was like, damn, this game is so good. Can I like see reviews for it? And then like the reviews were like, this game is dog shit. I was like, no, but I like it. It's called something like Dark. Wait, is it called Dark Face? Am I remembering correctly? Nope. Right. Dark Face. Nope. Wait. What if? Okay. Nope. Not. Wait. Dark Devotion. There it is. There it is. I was close. I was close. It's called Dark Devotion. Okay. It's a roguelike, Souls-like, fantastic art actually. Like the art was like 10 out of 10. The story is interesting, I would say the least. I don't know how else to say it. It's not a roguelike, isn't it? I mean, it's like okay, it's like a roguelite, no? Like it's a, it's like because it does have like the roguelike elements of Dark Devotion. No, but it has the like you die and through death you like get like is that not like the main Also, I never heard of Astral Ascent. Hold on a second. It might be a good idea to check it out. Well, it's an RPG, I guess. Well, Astral Ascent is considered a roguelite. Yeah, Astral Ascent is a... Well, Dark Devotion. If I check out right now Dark Devotion on Steam. Metroidvania, Souls-like. Huh. Yeah, I guess nobody labels it as roguelike. My bad, I guess. I was sure it would be like a roguelike. Okay, so you don't care about the difference? I get it. Huh, interesting. I was definitely considering it within like the... Within its... Okay. What exactly is the... Okay, so... Because I saw the definition fit. What exactly is the definition of roguelike? Okay, fair enough. What's exactly the definition of roguelike then? Because I thought the definition fit, but I guess maybe I'm wrong on the definition. Like, I'm not perfect, I could be wrong. Ah, fuck. Damn. But yeah, I like Dark Devotion. I should check out Astral Ascent. Especially, the reason I kind of like Dark Devotion is because when I was playing it, I was like, damn, this game kind of like, it has kind of like a really funky, I guess like, I don't know how else to say it, like it behaves sometimes very weirdly. And I was like, this doesn't feel like a real, like a proper RPG engine, kind of, I guess. Likes have changed over the years, but the main shtick is a game like Rogue. Yeah, I know the game Rogue, where you go through ideally randomly generated dungeons or runs, collect power-ups. Yeah, you die, you lose all or like most of it. Then yeah, I mean that's kind of Dark Devotion. When you play, like I'm not. I don't want to like argue about it too much, but like Dark Devotion is you go through not randomly generated levels, that's for sure, but you go through the levels and you gather power-ups. Sometimes different power-ups depending on the... sometimes different power-up depending on the run, sometimes the same ones. I'm pretty sure. Well, the runs are long actually, in Dark Devotion at least. When I'm pretty sure it takes like at least an hour. Like I'm pretty sure. Well, at least for me, I think it would be taking an hour because my ideal strat is to collect the power-ups that like allows you to constantly upgrade your weapons. Oh, okay, interesting. And then upgrade it with every... How the... What? And then upgrade it with every like level you exit and enter. Wait, how is this supposed to work? Hold up. Am I lost or something? Hold. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Almost everything. There is like certain things you can like unlock, and also you with every run you unlock like essentially a currency, I guess. There is like two different types of currencies that you can unlock power-ups to make yourself more powerful with every like run. So like you can start out with like nothing at all, right? And you can actually like walk into battle fully like with nothing, because there's like a specific challenge in Dark Devotion to like unlock a special weapon. You have to unlock a special weapon, you have to go with nothing but your with like literally no weapon. You have to like enter the main you have to enter the run without weapon and reach specific guys that like that you talk with, and he goes, "Wow, you're the first person who like came here with nothing but your bare hands. Respect for that. Here's like bandages that like give you plus damage." But most of the time, yeah, you start like either bare bone or with a way less powerful version of like a boss weapon. Because every time you defeat a boss, you unlock like a boss weapon, right? But that boss weapon in question, when you handle it versus when the boss handles it, is very powerful. I guess because the main aspect of it mostly is more like the Souls-like aspect. I guess maybe, I don't know, because but even like then, like I don't know, depending on what you consider to be a Souls-like. Because for me, Souls-like is like if you enter like a resting area where like you where you have like a specific resting area, right? And you, so for example, Hollow Knight is kind of a Souls-like, but what's it called? But Dark Devotion is actually should be less Souls-like. It's more Souls-like purely because it has like the it's more of a Souls-like purely because it has the what's it called, the dodge mechanic. So like whenever you dodge something, just like in Souls games, you do like a roll, which is like the closest I can get to explain why it has like a Souls-like in its title. Like objectively speaking, it's not a Souls-like. It's more of a, it's way more of a roll. Like it's Souls-like the same way like if I made the same way like this game is Souls-like, you know, the same way like here you have like Corrupted King, and you have like all of these like putrid ducks and like monsters, and people turn into monsters. Like that's considered a Souls-like. In the same way, like Dark Devotion is a Souls-like, because it has like that like aspect of like dreary setting, you know. I don't know like why exactly it doesn't have roguelike in its title. I mean, whenever I played it, I was thinking like, damn, this is kind of like a roguelike. Like maybe don't take my word for it. Like watch like a video of people playing Dark Devotion, and maybe like you can, or play it yourself, and you can like judge for yourself. But like whenever I played it, I was like, this is like a roguelike. This is kind of like definitionally a roguelike. Okay, so we didn't unlock stuff here. We didn't unlock stuff here. We didn't unlock stuff here. Yeah, let's go. Wait, but clearly there should be like if I go up, there should be like a teleport there, right? Also, if I've chosen the upgrade smarter, I could have unlocked like a better bow instead of that. Insufferable Crypt. Or what? Insured Crypt? But yeah, when so when I finished playing Dark Devotion, at least I finished like playing like it 3 times or something. I was like, dude, I want to check out like reviews. Did people think it's as good as I think it is? And then like all the reviews are like, this game is dog shit. It's a combination of roguelike and Souls-like elements completely don't work. I don't like this game at all. I'm like, why? This game is good though. I liked it very much. Well, it's my personal little nice game, okay? Why are you being mean to this game? But ooh, what the fuck? Hell yeah. But so let's see. Yeah, there's more stuff there. Yeah, I wanna check out the other game. Actually, when did it come out? Because when I finished playing Dark Devotion, it was 2016. I would like to say, it was around that time. So like, I may have been excited for the Astral, like the game, the other game from the developers when it was like still in development. Okay, so that explains it, because I remember hearing about them making another game, and I was like, damn, I'm kind of excited. But then like I have not heard anything because I played it in 2016, so I was it kind of like lost to my memory. Thank you for reminding me. I definitely should play. The Astral. Forgot the name. I forgot the name now because it's in my head. Astral Ascent. Yes, it does. However, when I look at it, it does have like a way more bright color scheme compared to Dark Devotion, because Dark Devotion is very it's very dark game. Like just visually very dark game. But honestly, there is something. There is like a very special thing hiding underneath of all of the darkness, and that's both spoiler and not a spoiler for the game. Insufferable Crypt. I mean, the plot is very interesting. I really like the plot of the game. I don't know if I want to talk about it now. Or maybe if I'm gonna be playing Astral Ascent, I'm gonna play like Dark Devotion first. Because overall, I think I can almost speedrun. They aren't related. No, I get this. They aren't related. I mean, just like if you played one game from a developer, right? You're kind of gonna go, do I expect the other game to kind of look the same? You know what I mean? So you kind of can fair enough. Yeah, because comparisons between games can in fact hurt the view of the game in the first place. Because, for example, that's what kind of hurt Hollow Knight Silksong in my eyes when I was like started to play it, because I was because what I thought about it is that the fact that it's technically a sequel to Hollow Knight regular, right? When I was playing it, I was like, it kind of hurts it to be a sequel. If it was like a standalone game, it wouldn't make as much money. Because like people wouldn't be like, Hollow Knight, let's go. But But because it's a sequel and it feels so much different than regular Hollow Knight, you kind of go, you know, like it hurts you to compare it to the previous game. You know, you kind of go, like, should I compare the game? Should I look at it as a standalone creation, or should I look at it as a separate game? And it definitely hurts the game when you compare it to something before it. And in case of Hollow Knight Silksong, it is a sequel, so kind of, I don't know if it's a fair or unfair to hurt. Versus okay, not a good time to experiment with a weapon. Hold up. Ah, fuck. No, hold up. There it is, okay. One last guy. Another group of tentacles? Fuck, okay. Damn, I'm out of healing. Whoop. What the fuck? What? What the? William? What the fuck do you mean? The fuck did you just say? That's a statement, yes, William. That's quite a statement. It's quite an unusual statement, I would say. Quite a statement. This is William, by the way. How are you doing, William? How's your day going? How are you celebrating the Good Friday? Clearly not with Christ, I can see, okay? Slumbering Sanctuary. Clearly the Good Friday is not celebrated in your household. By the way, I don't know if anybody even celebrates a Good Friday. Like it's a national holiday here in Germany where I am. But like besides it being like a weekend for everybody in Germany apparently, okay? Bro, they're letting you keep your goddamn models, okay, William? You like the game would shut down anyway, okay? It's not like it's not the end of the world. It's not even like the most important game. I only have heard about Rec Room from you in the first place. I have rarely heard anybody talking about Rec Room besides you. What the fuck? Why is it so foggy in here? Oh wow. I should have switched from the whip. But yeah, I just don't get who celebrates Good Friday. $10 million what? 10 million what? Views? Okay, views like a video of Rec Room had 10 million views. On their most watched video. Okay, 10 million is not bad. Yeah, it's 10 million Williams. It was him personally watching it every single day. Every single day before and after school, he was watching the video. No, but legitimately, like, it's 10 million views on their most watched video. I mean, that's kind of impressive, I guess. I don't know, like, how impressive that is. Because, like, objectively speaking, on the internet, a lot of things are skewed. For example, if, like, somebody was watching... If one of my videos had 10 million views, right? I would be like, that's probably a glitch in the system. That can't be right. But, like, if somebody like a big celebrity had, like, a 10 million views, you can kind of go, yeah, but that's what you expect, you know? Objectively speaking, I mean, besides that, on like the service of Rec Room being like shut down, I feel like, I mean, it would kind of benefit. I already talked about this, but it would kind of benefit from the Stop Killing Games initiative. Yeah, 10 million of cloned copies. It would kind of benefit from Stop Killing Games initiative, where you can kind of where you can essentially have like private servers or something, you know. If you could like just make it like an open source, where anybody can like create their own servers for Rec Room, that would kind of like not shut down the game, right? Like it would just no longer be updated, but it would be like people could still play it, you know? God damn it. Acquired by Snap Inc. So Snapchat, right? The people yeah, okay. The people behind Snapchat. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. I'm restarting the run. Terrible run. Okay, it got acquired by Snapchat. That actually kind of would explain why it shut down. Because I don't think Snapchat could ever... Because I'm pretty sure, like, if it's behind people who had Snapchat, they would kind of, like, see it as a... like a waste of resources to keep it alive. Because Snapchat has, like, because I assume, like, for them, like, the numbers to be profitable are way larger. It's, fucker. Oh, nice. The Toxic Sewers again got bonuses. It's kind of how like was it Unity when Unity had like that like awful PR day when they were like talking about you gotta pay us per download of your game, right? Like you make like you download one one person downloads your game, you pay us $1. 10 people download the game, you pay us $10. When it had that like terrible PR nightmare for it, people mostly blame it on the fact that they had like the greedy CEO who was like recommending people to pay to reload in like shooter games. And similarly to that, when not Meta, I'm trying to remember, but it's like another VR experience that shut down. I think it was VR chat or something. I don't remember. But like when it was shutting down, the reason stated was because it wasn't pulling big numbers, but it had pretty reasonable numbers. The problem was the fact that the CEO that they had was from previously marketing department, so he kind of saw he would not be satisfied with anything beyond like marketing values numbers. Like if it wasn't in the millions for him, it wouldn't be like a satisfying enough number. So in that regard, no matter how popular the Rec Room would be, if it was just video game numbers, like a small niche video game numbers, which is like like 30,000 or something. Oh fuck, couple thousands of people, it wouldn't be enough for marketing department. Not marketing department, for Snapchat people. Like, actually, you know what? I think I can do it right now. If I open Steam, right? Let's say I open Steam right now. And like, usually you can, through Steam, find out how many people, concurrent players the game has, right? So, what's the name? Rec Room, right? Rec Room. Oh, it's free. Okay, perfect. So it's a free game. VR game runs. Where do I see the number of active player users? Oh, holy shit! One of my friends played this game. That's funny. Similar to Once Human and Tabletop Simulator. I can see Tabletop Simulator, but I cannot see the... Okay, hold up. I said I can see it, but I don't know how. Hold up. Concurrent viewers on Steam. Steam Track concurrent then? Yeah, I have Tabletop. My friend made me buy it when I was visiting her. Steam tracks concurrent viewers specifically for live broadcast. Honestly, not what I expected. And uploads via broadcast for game player counts, not viewers. Steam uses concurrent concurrent players. Steam, how to see. I just want to see the... Oh, live player counts. This is here. Okay, this one. So Rec Room. It's two separate words. Rec Room. Okay. So concurrent viewers right now is 2,500. All-time high is 7,000. So honestly speaking, yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's kind of like what? Yeah, the highest number. Yeah, the highest number of players was 7,154 in 2022, which is pandemic time, like at least end of pandemic. It's not really a top sellers viewers right now. 24-hour peak. In last 24 hours, peak was 64 viewers. 64 players. Yeah, so in pandemic time, it had maximum number of players, and that was 7,000. So it's not really... It doesn't really, like, rake in money, I guess. Plus, it's a free game. So it's a... Yeah, I can totally see why it kind of dead. No, not to speak ill of the dead. Before pandemic, when it was just released, it was like average of 400, 700 players. Then during pandemic, it jumped to 2,000 all the way to 7,000 peak, and it kind of stayed on that as like it's on like 2,000 as its maximum for past 3 years. For past 3 years, it's been at around 2,000, 3,000 players. So that kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense as that. Sorry to tell you that, William, but like this game was destined to kind of like die if you had to keep servers for a free game again as well. For a free game to upkeep the servers for it kind of was destined to die. Sorry to tell you that. Oh yeah, Cyberbond. Oh. Yes, we aren't dealing with average dead cells anymore. Holy shit, this whip is powerful. What the hell? Wow. That's the title. That's the title of that's the title of the stream, William. Okay, the whip is really powerful, but you really need to like have it in appropriate time and damn, that whip. Holy shit. Yeah, it's got a tipper. Well, sorry, wow. Sorry, but the whip gotta go. We got a better weapon now. To be fair, that was something else. Having to like hit with the tip was actually pretty powerful for just a second there. Oh, both of them? Okay. That's pretty nice. Yay, Toxic Sewers again. Let's see. How are you doing, Cyberbond? How are you doing on this Good Friday? Oop. It's funny that like Good Friday is getting celebrated in Germany, because number one, this is a place where Protestant movement started, so you know. But that's beyond that. What I mean is that like in Ukraine, we don't celebrate the Good Friday. The Good Friday is not national holiday, but that's because like Sunday would be a holiday because that's how it's because Sunday is a holiday anyway, and because Sunday is a holiday in Ukraine, holidays on weekends get laid over to Mondays. So the Monday would be a holiday too anyway. That kind of makes sense. No. Damn, all of this is trash. I'll pick it up. But I didn't particularly need it. I guess it's just money for later. Wait a minute. Did I just see that right? Hold on a second. Oh. I might just hit the jackpot. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Oh, this is trash. What the fuck? This is worse than what I already have. What the fuck? Okay. I didn't hit the jackpot. Morbius the Morb game on table. No, I have not heard of Morbius the Morb game. Is it put out by Sony? Is they were like tying it into the Morbius movie? I just hit the jackpot. Honestly, atrocious song actually. Like not to harp too much on like the meme song, but like it's an atrocious meme song. I don't like it very. Out of all meme songs in existence, that one is I think my least favorite. Like I don't even know which one would like take the cake to be like even less favorite than that. The I just hit the jackpot meme is actually like I think by far one of the worst ones. Okay, just a second, William. Well, I mean, probably not right now. I'm not gonna. Actually, right now, why not? Let's see. On Discord, right? Ah, so it's on Tabletop Simulator. Start roll between 1 and 6 on D6 to advance 1 space. Is it Morbin time? Okay, honestly, that's kind of genius. This is a genius. This is actually kind of funny. I like it. Out of all Tabletop Simulator games, because the reason I was playing Tabletop Simulator back when I was with my friends, because one of her friends suggested playing Game Monopoly. And I was like, you know what? Why not? And so I bought Tabletop Simulator, and it was trash game. I'm not gonna lie, the game was not that good. It was pretty average game. Honestly, we barely even played the Monopoly. But yeah. To be fair, the funniest part about Game Monopoly was the how it all just looked. How it was how it had what's it called fuck. How it had like just gay guys on the cover from like game magazine. How it had like I just had like bunch of shirtless guys all over the tabletop. Otherwise, pretty boring game. I mean, it's fucking Monopoly, you know. Damn, these are fierce. Nice, we got the kebab. Fuck, how much I would kill for a doner though. Doner kebab, they're so fucking good. It's unbelievable. Like every time I tried to make my own doner kebab, I always short. I always like some secret ingredient, whatever they have in between it. It could be cracked. It could be cracked for all I know, but like it's so good. No. Okay, hold up. I survived by skin of my teeth here. Okay. Hold up. Wait, what? You know, one of my friends texted me about how he started to play a lot of Cyberpunk 2077, and now he's like something like 100 hours in. And I was like, wow, so cool. And he quoted me like a Johnny Silverhand quote, and I was like, no, yeah. And it just reminded me how much I loved the Cyberpunk 2077 game and how much I desire a sequel of some sort. I mean, nothing can replace Johnny Silverhand for sure. Why not? But you definitely need some, I guess, substitute for him, because he just too iconic. It will definitely suck if they try to like make like a Johnny 2.0 and it just comes out short. It just not right. Because Johnny, like the key aspect for me, I think, in Cyberpunk 2077 of Johnny is the fact that he is not just okay. He is not just a punk rocker, right? He's not just a rocker boy as described by almost everybody. He is a madman. There is no other way to describe him. I'm Jesus Stranded on Steam. That's cool. I mean, that's cool. And I don't particularly know what to say to that. I mean, it is Good Friday, so why not play a good Christian game on a Good Friday? But yeah, so what I was gonna say is that in Cyberpunk 2077, the fact that Johnny Silverhand is not a rocker boy. He is first and foremost a lunatic. As described by Alt, he would be short of just being on the screen, on the street. He's just like one bad day short away from just screaming on the street how world is gonna end, you know? And that's why it would be hard to replace him in some sort of way. Or even approach the idea of replacing him. I mean, number one, you probably can't replace him. You cannot have second Johnny Silverhand. So you need they would need some sort of like an original character that they could replace Johnny Silverhand with. original or non-original, but like somebody with the same charisma, the same pull, you know. It's especially a kudos to Keanu Reeves, how much likable Johnny Silverhand is. My friend, different one actually. So like I started talking about a friend who's now stuck in Cyberpunk 2077 and he's like, he can't get out. I have another friend who played Cyberpunk 2077 before me. And she was talking about how much she hated Johnny Silverhand on account of the fact that his first interaction with her was put a gun into your mouth and like kill yourself, and she really disliked that. Okay. She described to me how much he grown on her and how much it was hard for her to keep hating him over the course of the story. Even so, like when it just started, she was like, I hate this guy. He literally told me to kill myself. Fuck this man, okay? So what I'm saying is that like it's when Cyberpunk 2077 sequel comes out. Oh, that sucks, I guess. And Dracula's castle. But yeah, so what I was saying is that like when the sequel comes out, sorry, and it eventually will. I guess the first thing that people will want to do is have another Johnny Silverhand. But that's devil speaking to you. You cannot trust it. What the fuck? Another one? Okay. You cannot trust it. There will never be second Johnny Silverhand. It needs to be somebody different. It needs to be somebody different with different charisma, different ideals. Maybe not different ideals. Still, like, can be like a revolutionary kind of like Johnny, but cannot be. You can't like expect the same result. You need to like go away from the formula. You can't give us new Coke. You need to give us Sprite, okay? It's still a soda, but it's different. Oh, okay, I missed that. Interesting. Okay, ew, Sprite? Okay, fair. Like, some people will react, no, I want my Coke back. But what's worse? Wanting a Coke and getting like a Coke Zero? Or wanting a soda and you get a Sprite? Okay, that's kind of a choice you have. Because like, if I want a Coke and you give me a Coke Zero, I will kill you. I will legitimately be like, fuck you, give me what I wanted, okay? It's not the question of like Coke versus Pepsi, for example, you know, where objectively they taste the same. I'm more speaking about Coke and wanting a soda that's too different. Yeah. Here's the thing, I have like no difference for like soda. For me, like all sodas are kind of the same, you know? Like if I want the soda, I will get whatever I want, right? I'll get whatever. But like, if I want the soda, the last thing I want is diet soda. If somebody gives me diet soda, I will kill them. It's just, there's no I have to break your neck. There is no, I'm just a messenger, okay, and I have to do it. It's not the question of if or when. It's a question of I have to, okay. Well, to be fair, Carrot. I will call you Carrot. To be fair, Carrot. Do you, if you were at the restaurant, right, and you like wanted soda, and you were like, please give me a Coke, and then they were like, sorry, the only Coke we have is Coke Zero, would you be more disappointed if it was like a diet soda, or if it was like, sorry, the only soda we have is Sprite? Like what would be the difference for you? Would it be like different? Would you be like, no, I want specifically this soda? You don't mind Diet Coke? Okay, well, you see, that's where you lost me. What do you mean you don't mind? That's where you lost me. I can't stand for that. I don't know. For me, like diet sodas, the problem with them is that like they all taste off. They all have this like off taste to it. You know, they have this like like artificial sweetener taste. And one of my friends who like gave me a diet soda once was like, I don't think there's any difference. I'm like, you're wrong. Like there is quite clearly a difference between a diet soda and like a regular soda. If you're like, unless you're diabetic, a diet soda really doesn't do anything like different to you. You're still having like a lot of, you know. Yeah, well, like, I think, okay, here's the thing, like, this one is a little bit me, like, going back on my words, but, like, Coke and Pepsi are different in, like, if you put them side to side for me, you know, I would taste different. But, like, a preference-wise, I absolutely would not see the difference. Like, whenever I'm in a restaurant and somebody goes, and like the waiter goes like, is Pepsi okay? Number one, I never say... I did say they do not taste the same. I said they don't taste the same, like back to back. But like the difference is like so minuscule that like I would not point it out to you if like given a... Not a blind test, like if you like... If you like ask me right now what's the difference, I would not be able to point out. Well, you see, that's I guess that's the thing about it. You say that you don't mind diet drinks. I don't like diet drinks at all. But you then say that you don't like Pepsi, even so the taste is really like the difference is nowhere near. It's nowhere near different enough for me to care. Like in the restaurants, whenever I order a soda, I say, can I get some cola, right? I'll just say, can I get some cola? But then a waitress will be like, oh, is Pepsi okay? I didn't say Coke. I said, can I get a cola? Which is Pepsi is also cola. That's Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola, okay? Like I did not ask for specifically Coke. Oh, the full name is Pepsi Cola. Like the full name is Pepsi Cola. That's the key point. If you buy an off-brand, which I often do, by the way, I often buy like an off-brand soda anyway. If you buy an off-brand soda, they don't call it like Coke Zilla or something. They call it Zilla Cola or something. You know. I'm sure Zilla Cola is an actual brand somewhere. I'm not gonna lie. Then now that I think about it, that's too much like a real name. Like there is probably somewhere out there a brand of cola called Zilla. But they call it a cola, you know? Because the drink itself is a cola. It's kind of like it's like it's like if I was asking for. Jesus Christ, I'm not even sure what's going on. Hold up. It's like if I was asking for a TV, you know, and people were like Samsung or fucking I don't know what other Asus, and I would be like, I need a TV, you know, like I don't particularly care. Whichever is cheaper. Uh-huh. Nope, that's not it. Bro, what is the secret here? Clearly I'm missing something, but I don't know what. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I think I figured it out. Yeah, it's a maze, but like I could not. Wait, hold up. Is this not it? Oh, this feels right. Yep. There it is. Yeah, I could not figure out this part. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, actually, when I was visiting my friend, there it is. We bought a lot of sodas during my stay, and among them, surprisingly, like one specific store had the most unique soda. Like the soda was, it had like I don't know what else to call it. Like it had like a different blend of spices in it or something. It had like maybe like some cinnamon or something. But like when we tasted it, I was like, damn, this is a very unique cola flavor, you know? Yep. There it is. Jesus Christ. What? Wait. What? Okay. Finally, Jesus Christ. Okay, get me out of this place. The fucking nut house. Actually, speaking of colas, I've been watching a bunch of like recipes on how they make like how would you want to replicate a cola if you want to make it by yourself, right? Well, number one, obviously it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much to replicate the entire fucking cola process, but it does give me an interesting idea of like if you make it like that, right? If you remake a cola, you could make like a cola alcohol. I'm quite curious what like cola wine would taste like, you know? Rum and Coke, but like it's already Coke. it just tastes like Coke, you know? It's like 50%, but it's all Coke. I mean, that would be like an interesting thing to do. Well, number one, you can like do a perfect premix of just pure alcoholic cola, right? Because like you just do the whole process of making like a cola and then substitute water for like 50% alcohol. And then but alternatively you can do like a kind of like a soft drink kind of thing, where it's kind of like a cola beer, sparkling cola. Oh, the cola is already sparkling, but like, you get what I mean. I think. At least I kind of get what I mean. I mean, it would be cool, right? Huh. Why all those different texts? All those different colors, I mean. Okay. I was expecting to get something from this place. I guess nothing, okay. Just green goo. Damn, okay, hold up. Come out, you bitch. Oh, by the way, I remember seeing a video about an American alcoholic beverage called Four Loco. Or crazy in Spanish for anybody unaware. But the video was like presented it as like this like this was like a massive threat to like local teenagers, because they would get like enormously drunk on the Four Loco, which I mean obviously if you like drink too much of anything you're gonna get absolutely wasted. But that's oh. But that's beyond the point. The main point was the fact that in that video they were like, this alcoholic beverage was as much as... Wait a minute, there was a key here? Oh, hold up. This alcoholic beverage was as much as 4 beers, and it's like a 500 milliliter can of 12% beer. And I'm like, that's how strong is American beer? Is it like the beer is 3%? Like I'm not saying this like wow, that's too strong. Like 3%. Are we talking because like the can is 12% and it's equivalent to 4 beers. So that's 12 divided by 4, that's 3. American beer is 3%? Like, that's nothing. That's piss. So, like, that's not even a beer anymore. That's, well, like, that was my legitimate, like, question when I was, like, watching the video. I was like, what? What do you mean the beer was 3%? What do you mean it was 12%? 12%, like, beverage, 500 milliliter can. That's, like, nothing. like obviously, like the dangers of Four Loko apparently were the fact that it's, well, tasty, right? It doesn't taste like beer, which is shit. It tastes like a tasty treat. So when you drink it, you go, yum yum, I want more. And then what happens is that you drink too much. And when you drink too much, you... Oh no, that's the entrance. And when you drink too much, you like pass out. You black out and whatever. So obviously don't abuse the drink. But the fact that they were like, it's as much as 4 beers, and I'm like, 12%? You sure? I was like, this doesn't make sense. This is like, this doesn't compute. Like, for anybody familiar with Germany, you may know this little event called Oktoberfest. And during this little event, they serve beer, okay? But Oktoberfest beer is very special beer. Why? Because it's actually 12%. It's extra strong beer. I don't know if it's like 12 or 8%, but like the premise for number one for Oktoberfest beer is that it has to be extra strong. But number one aspect of it is that you take already finished beer, I think you freeze it in a barrel and then like extract the extra strong beer from it because like the water froze over. That's how you achieve the extra strong beer, as far as I remember. But like, well, number one, it tastes horrible. Number one, I'm already not a big fan of beer, but like the extra strong beer doesn't taste any better. The only benefit is that like the more you drink, the less you taste how awful it is. Anyway, so you get served this extra strong beer, but it's not 500 milliliters the same as like Four Loko can. It's like a liter for like 2 cans essentially. It's 2 cans per serving. So effects is spread over 12 seconds. While healing you deal plus 30 damage. Oh, that's pretty nice. So I was legitimately like very confused when I was reading that like about Four Loko. I was like, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. That's not how this is supposed to work. I mean, would I drink Four Loko over beer? Absolutely. But like the idea that it's like 12% and it's like 3 beers? I mean 4 beers? That doesn't make sense. Just keep fucking freezing them. It kind of works. Just keep fucking freezing the guy and damaging him. Oop. Nice. It's even easier than the first time. Wait. Damn, it's not this good. What the fuck? I wonder how do I unlock the rune for the... How do I unlock the rune for whatever the jump is to get through the area that... Well, like there you could get like upstairs, but like and there's a lot of areas like that where I can find, but I don't know how to use it. Well, I assume it's the rune, right? It's the same as like this one that you have, the one that slams down, and the similar to the ones that you like clap your hands and you teleport, right? Or the ones that like spawn the lines. For in the previous areas there was like a way to go up, but like I could not find. I didn't have like a necessary thing for it, I assume. It's called Spider? Because I don't know, I didn't get it yet. So, you know. I wonder what area I need to go into in order to unlock it. At least now I know it's called Spider. Damn, these guys are creepy as hell. Oh, you can get it here. Okay. That's cool to know. I guess I just need to survive long enough. Okay, I cannot unlock the door, clearly. The fact that everything's here... Damn, some guys even invisible. Holy shit, okay. Everything's foggy and also there's like invisible enemies. That's crazy. Oh, I know this one. Should I risk it for the brisket? No, I probably will not make it. I honestly, I probably will not make it. I know it's free money, but like, it's gonna get me cursed, okay? And like, I cannot even like damage people here easily. Yeah, just don't get hit. It's easy for you, Mr. I have 1,000 hours in this game. Oh, is this the artifact that I was looking for? Is the spider? Cool. Absorb the spider rune. Yo. Wait, what? Okay. Huh, interesting. What did I do? I pressed the button. And the room seems to be angry. Wait, there is only one teleportation here? Okay, that's interesting. Ah, okay, I see now. Damn, spider is interesting. It just is just sheer purely through damaging that guy. We damage the other ghoul just purely for existing in the same fucking zip code. It's unbelievable. Ah. Wait, what? Why did I teleport? Why am I getting teleported? Fuck. Yeah, I guess I figured it out by now. Huh. Okay. I don't like wolf traps very much, but still nice. Hey dude, how's it going? Yeah, your wares are always trash. You rarely give me good wares. Always trying to skimp me on the deal here. Forgotten what? Sepulture? What is sepulture? I never heard that word before in my life. Before that, I want to keep exploring the rest of the map. Honestly, this is a very cool design choice for this map. I like it. It's a graveyard building, kind of like the place where they store pharaohs and whatnot in ancient Egypt. Really? Huh. Oh. Where's the... Because I would assume... I mean, I guess a tomb. Or if not a tomb... So it's just a fancy word for a tomb? That's peculiar. Huh. Because, for example, I know there is like I don't remember the word right now off the top of my head, but there is a word for like essentially it's like a sepulture pronounced sepulcher. Okay, it's a burial chamber, tomb, or a grave, often built of stone or rock cut, designed to hold the dead, originally from Latin sepulchrum, burial place. Its purpose is to provide permanent, honorable resting place, sometimes holding religious relics. Interesting. Okay, so it is just a fancy tool. It's just a really fancy tool. It just what I was gonna talk about is the fact that I know there is another type of like burial structure, but it's not exactly a tomb. It's a fuck, serious? Okay. There is this as far as I know in there is this place where you like store the dead temporarily, essentially, where especially essentially during the winter when the heart is rock solid and you cannot really like dig it up easily, they would have these semi-permanent structures where you would put the dead. It would be permanent structures where you put the dead and keep them there for like a little while, and then when the summer comes and the ice melts, you can dig up the grave and put the dead there. It would be like a temporary holding area, essentially. I can't remember the word for it though right now. This guy is in, okay. Ranger gear. Damn, a lot of these guys here. Okay, hold up. Whoop. Nice. But yeah, I never heard that word before in my life, I guess. Always learning something new. Also, it's one of those funky words where it's instead of CH, instead of being a Q sound, it's a K sound, which is quite peculiar. But it kind of like makes it sound like it's like there's a word spook in it, like sepulcher. Clock Tower. We already been to Clock Tower. What was the other one? Sepulcher. We have never been there. Yeah, let's go Sepulcher. Sepulcher. Good luck. Wow. Ooh, that sounds ominous. That absolutely did not make me terrified in the slightest. Absolutely, only the best things can come out when somebody says good luck. You will need it. Clearly, I have nothing to worry about. Oh, wait a minute. Damn, I could go to the bank, but I failed going to the bank multiple times. How about let's explore the new area, I guess. Hiring dignitaries. Whoop. What up? One way down beneath the surface. Dark is the path you've chosen. Light of the guardian will always guide you, but for how long? Oh. Okay. Follows the light. Wait, that's a new thing. Let's buy it. We have so much money. Night light. Ah. -2 damage received. What an interesting thing. And destroyed burns the ground around you. Huh. Well, I don't particularly want it. Yo, mommy. Let's go. Oh wow, that's all of them. All of my little grubs ate them. Okay. Wow. It's getting a little bit dark in here. Oh, that just one-shot me. Okay. What time is it? 2 hours 16? Oh. Ugh. Wow. That was a quick trip, I guess. Of the biome, if you spend too much time without touching a light source, you start taking damage. Ah! Yeah, that kind of explained it. Up. So I guess the nightlight then is like does the nightlight do anything then? Does it like does it like it lights up? Like it counteracts the damage, right? Okay, interesting. Huh. Fair enough. I mean, I assume they would make like a biome that's completely unbeatable. Frost grenade, let's go. It's not about this money, Spider-Man. Just burn them alive, fair enough. I wonder... So, I already talked about the fact that because of Good Friday, I cannot buy anything today. I had to go. I was planning to go to the store today, and like I couldn't do it because of fucking Good Friday. But I'm just now wondering because I didn't think about it. Like I just kind of like leave shopping to like spur of the moment kind of thing. But now I need to be like strategic because if I go tomorrow to the store, I need to buy groceries for either a week or at least couple of days, because then there's Sunday off, Monday is off as well. Like stores closed, so I can't like really go. It fucking sucks. Okay, but you can't use spider for that, so I assume there is something more for this. I don't know what the fuck it would be though. Yeah, I wonder what I should buy. I was thinking, maybe I can do a lasagna, because now that I have my new fridge, like last time I made the lasagna, I made a lot of like A lot of what's it called? A lot of bolognese sauce. So much there was more than there was lasagna. More than enough for lasagna and then some. And so I had. No, let's go to the Promenade of Condemned. And so because of that, I had nowhere to store the fucking lasagna. Like, I stored lasagna in the fridge, and I was expecting to kind of be done with it before I need to like finish up the sauce. But instead, I let the sauce spoil a little bit, and that was a big blunder, and I really didn't like that. But now with a new fridge, I can like freeze the sauce. I mean, to be fair, one of the key aspects of it that I'm kind of excited for is that I'll be buying ice cream. Tomorrow when I go to the store, I'll buy myself some delicious ice cream. And I'll be able to put it in my freezer. And that will be perfect. Because it sucks not having a freezer. You don't know how much you miss a freezer until you don't have it. Now that I have it, boy, we're gonna be moving differently. I'm thinking maybe I'll I was thinking maybe buying some frozen burger patties. Which I know. Frozen burger patties, how like low can I stoop? But you know what? They're pretty good in like for a pinch burger. And I have not had a burger in a while. This would be pretty good. Oh wait, now's it. So, huh? Interesting. Fuck. Doesn't matter. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah, Pancha. Such a cool. Sorry, the Panchaka is always makes me like smile a little bit because it's such a creative decision. We already incorporated a fucking frying pan into this game. How about now we incorporate 2 frying pans linked like nunchucks? Oh, it's genius. More games need to have panchakas. Nunchakas? Panchakas? Panchakas? No. Oh. Well, I already used the thing, so. Up. Why not? Ooh, now that we have Spider. Yeah, this is awesome. That's a game changer. It absolutely changes the hierarchy of what was it? DC Universe? Yeah, DC Universe. I cannot believe that The Rock made that movie. I guess he's like the main contributor. Like I was gonna say, okay, it's unfair to say that he made it. Not like he was behind it all, but like also at the same time he was behind a lot of it. So like I can't believe he made that movie that flopped so bad, and then they restarted the entire universe anyway, so it doesn't matter. The fact that the entirety of Black Adam is just non-canon to the DC universe, EU anymore. Anyway, and now it's gonna be bought by the guy whose body ain't up with Trump. So they're gonna have like anti-woke messaging. They're gonna have like can't even imagine what it's gonna be. Superman stopping a woman from going to abortion clinic. He's like, imagine if I got aborted. That's useless. Whoops, missed. I mean, it's a very powerful sword. Fuck. Again? How many times will I do this? How many times I'll do this to myself? Unbelievable. He can't keep getting away with it. Up, wait. So wait a minute, hold up. So for this thing, right, you always find one key, but I can never find the other key. Where the fuck do I find the other key? Yeah, I can never find the other key. Where in the world would it be? Wait. What if? Wait. Ah. I mean, that cannot be it, right? Well, was as good of a guess as any. Then where the fuck would the other key be? I don't get it. I searched this entire fucking place. Wait. Because I know there was one secret here, but clearly there could be more. Nope. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait. Why does sometimes he like regains a sprint? Wait, holy shit. There was a secret here. Not what I expected. Not what I expected for sure. But like, I mean, sure, I guess. I was expecting something different. Not gonna lie. Again, I cannot find the second key. I don't know. I can never find it, I guess. Dude, what up? Let's see. Definitely is this one. I could have waited actually, but 100% refill right now is pretty good. Kinda need it. You again? You know what? Why not? It better be fucking worth it. It sounds that good. Wait. Guess I can replace the fire thing. Ruby. No. Oh. Is it gonna be a boss? Is it gonna be a boss? No, okay. Ah! I could have survived it. I could have survived it. Ugh. Hold on a minute. Just a second. Yeah, there it is. I don't want to do another run by now. So, the plan is this instead. It's a really cute fan animation, by the way. Very, very cute. I really like it. Which, by the way, that doesn't sound very much doesn't sound like Fantastic Four, because Fantastic Four always had like a high opinion. I mean, they're always like very friendly to almost everybody, including the Banner family. Not only Bruce Banner often hangs out with the Thing. Well, at least as Hulk. They always go clobbering at each other. But also, she's often as like a member of Fantastic Four. Like she was the replacement for the Thing in a couple of chapters because the Thing like lost its powers or something. I don't remember. Also, who's voicing? I'm pretty sure I'm familiar with like that voice of Spider-Man is Solid JJ. Solid JJ. Of course, it's him. That's why he's the next guy I had on the menu actually after this video. Honestly, I'm sorry, that voice so doesn't fit Peter Parker in my mind. Like that voice to a Peter Parker is just so doesn't make sense. Oh, gross. Honestly, I oh that's only one animation. Or at least they have Instagram and Twitter and Coffee. I mean, Twitter is a cesspool, but like character design illustrator. Uh, okay. Like I'll refrain from talking about this. No, that's fire edit. Can we get more works from him? Hold on a second. Media. She was 17, Scott. No, 17, 14. How old was she? Jesus Christ. A lot of She-Hulk She-Hulk drawn here, okay? It's it's quite something. Dispatch, let's go. And they have an Instagram as well. I'm going to shoot you in the face. Oh. No, I don't want to sign in into Instagram. No, I just want to keep scrolling through Instagram. Fuck off. But it's so good. This top tier work. Oh. Where the fuck? Okay.
Sounds about right.
What are you doing here?
Just checking in. I heard it collapsed.
Spare me your pity, Superman.
And this is Solid JJ. Which, to be fair, Solid JJ been putting out this work for a while now. How old is the channel? 410 videos. Solid work the entire time. 10 out of 10. Sometimes they like I prefer to watch my videos 2 times the speed. But Solid JJ is the only one who I have to like sometimes like slow down. I have to slow down in order because like sometimes he's like too quick.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm doing just fine.
That's not necessarily true, Mr. Luther.
I'm sorry.
We ran some tests, and your blood came positive for cancer.
Lex, I'm so sorry.
Shut up! I've had intimate access to state-of-the-art medical equipment for years. And never had I suspected what could have possibly given me.
Have you been in contact with any extraterrestrial minerals? Because our tests also show trace of kryptonite in your bloodstream, which might have contributed to
I'm sorry.
your...
Do you find this funny? All right, listen here, Doctor
Patel.
Dr. Patel. Really? All right, listen here, Dr. Patel. Kryptonite is completely harmless to humans. It only affects Kryptonians.
That's mostly true, yes.
What do you mean mostly?
Well, on its own, it has no...
Well, which by the way, this is a real plot from I think one of the comics where he got the cancer because he was hanging around Krypton too much, kryptonite too much. It's like, dude, kind of like your own
No
fault.
adverse effects, that's correct, but over long...
Also, again, like the key point about kryptonite is the fact that the radiation affects Superman, which is like, yeah, obviously radiation affects Superman and you.
periods of exposure...
Shut up! We don't know how much kryptonite I've been in contact with.
You've had enough pieces of Krypton to rebuild one of its continents.
How was I supposed to know?
It's a stone from outer space that glows green. You should have. There were probably some red flags. You could have noticed.
All right, what are our next steps? What do we do from here?
Well, like I said, it's very tricky, but if it was just exposure through the skin, there is a chance that we can reverse the process. It was just that, right?
Oh, this is fucking awesome!
Why would you inject yourself with
If I had known, I wouldn't have done it.
Do you think you're gonna bleed on me? Why would that
It was
work?
making me stronger. My veins were practically popping out of my skin.
You thought that was a good thing?
Oh, laugh it up. You really find this funny?
To be fair, I don't care how much of a saint you would be, how much of a saint Superman would be, if his arch nemesis got the fucking cancer through exposure to kryptonite, and the fact that he was pumping his veins full of it, like a little snicker would be like, well deserved.
I'm sorry. You know, Martian Manhunter's weak to fire. You don't see many villains covering themselves in gasoline and lighting a torch.
This really amuses you, doesn't it?
I'm so sorry for laughing, Lex. I know, but it's just you have to see the irony in this.
No, I don't find the slow death of every cell in my body that amusing.
I mean, think about it this way, Lex. Your hatred for me was literally killing you this whole time.
It's certainly one way of looking at it.
Lex, come on. You know I'm not going to let you die.
What do you mean?
I mean, who better an expert to combat radioactive kryptonite poisoning than me? I'm sure, given enough time, we could find a cure.
And why would you do that?
Because it's the right thing to do.
I mean, to be fair, like if it's cancer, no matter how big or small, Superman can see through you and like use his laser vision to literally operate within you. Like that time he performed like a lobotomy on a guy. Like he can quite literally do it like without even piercing the skin. So like Superman is like one of the, and like with super speed he can like learn surgery if he wants to.
And maybe now that you've had a literal taste of your own medicine, you might see things that way yourself.
You know, maybe you're right. My life had almost been cut short just based on my hatred for one man. Is that really worth it? Maybe there is something to what you're saying, Superman. Maybe
No, the
now.
kryptonite isn't what's killing you.
What?
I'm sorry.
I said the kryptonite contributed to his illness. It wasn't necessarily the only reason.
Well, Lex, the sentiment still stands.
Nope, get fucked. I'm not doing any of that. All right, yeah. I got regular cancer. All right, now, what is it, Doc? Tell him. Tell the
Well,
idiot.
it wasn't the kryptonite itself, per se, but might I ask how you were handling such a large quantity of it?
Oh, with the utmost care. I have stashes kept all across the globe, but for my personal safety, I have a safe in my bedroom covered in the densest of metals and lined with lead.
With lead?
Of course, lead, you idiot. Superman can't see through lead. In fact, my entire living quarters is made of lead. Lead infrastructure?
Wait, by the way, isn't, well, the lead is super dense, but like if you were gonna go with something different that like Superman wouldn't be able to see through, I'm pretty sure gold counts. Lex Luthor is so rich he could line his bedroom with gold. Or I mean, densest material in the world is osmium, so I am sure that would work. Actually, hold up. Can Supergiant still afford to sell their games for so cheap? Superman see through gold. I mean, random. I'm gonna do like a summary first. The answer depends, but Superman can likely see through gold. In most modern interpretation, X-ray vision is blocked by lead due to specific density and atomic properties within the fictional universe rather than universal blockage of high-density metals. Okay, so it's since gold is denser than lead and contains more electrons per atom, the real-world physics suggests it would block, the X-rays even more effectively. Yet comic writers often treat lead as unique, arbitrary to weakness. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Not work like X-rays, color translucency, but for reader's sake, authors invented inability to see through lead. Now, the lead is not the only substance. Yep, essentially the same thing.
Lead walls.
Lead paint.
I would be fucking laughing so hard. Like my snicker would be, my snickering would be like just as loud, if not louder. If my arch nemesis just killed himself because he hated me so much, he lined his fucking bedroom with lead. This one is great. From Dan Cube.
You look like such a loser. You know, I walked in here, I said, wow, what a loser. You fell asleep and you were watching CNN. Fake news. Fake news, you're a disgrace, you know that? You know, Putin uses the N-word. I call it the N-word. Do you know the N-word? Who did you vote for? Did you vote for Kamala? You're a loser. Don't even talk to me. You're such a loser, you know. You know, you have to wake up. There's Mexican
Now,
in your house.
now it would be all about Iran. It all would be like, we're bombing Iran. Like, you're gonna go to front line. You're gonna go to front line to bomb Iran. To bomb Iran. You're gonna be on front line dying for Israel. Israel is a great country. Greatest country even. Israel, so good. Because of that, you are going to Iran.
There's Somalians in your house and they're taking everything, you know. The fake media is going to tell you it's me, but it's not true. It's fake news. Fake news. I'm not taking anything. It's not true. You remind me of Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe, one of the worst presidents we've had. Everybody says I'm the best president we've had by far, and I agree. I think, you know, I want to be humble, but I'm a Christian. Everybody knows I'm the best Christian, you know, and God loves me. God loves me so much, and he has to love me. And frankly, if he doesn't love me, it's his Lord.
You know what the funniest thing is? He is like most people imitate 2016 Trump more because he's like he was way more charismatic, at least in my personal perspective. He was way more energetic. Now he just talks kind of like this guy, just so like very quietly. He almost mumbles every word. He goes greatest country on earth, Israel. I love Israel. Everybody loves Israel. My grandchildren telling me they love Israel so much. Now, sound of him like shitting himself. You know.
All in your house, everybody knows it, and we're gonna blow up your house. We're gonna blow it to hell, and you're gonna be like dead. This room is so filthy. It's horrible. It's like Somalia. By the way, I just took some money from your drawer. You know, we're gonna need it. We're gonna start a war with Iran.
How's it looking?
This one. Hold up.
All right, Avengers. It's about time we expand our team a little with some new heroes.
I'm sure excited to meet some fresh faces.
Well, here comes one now.
Well, hi there. What's your name?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sabra, and by the power of Israel.
Yeah, sorry.
What's wrong?
I think we're gonna pass on
Like,
this
is
one.
it the name?
Well, it's just like the suit and everything. It's kind of hard to keep you guys apart. I mean, is that just where you're from?
I'm
or-
a Mossad agent.
Okay, yeah,
Or-
yeah.
It's just really not a good
Okay,
time.
sure, yeah.
With the power of Israel, I can blow up one innocent Palestinian baby. With the power of Israel, I can commit war crimes never imagined before. You think that the Captain America wearing American flag and participating in the combat without authorization from United States forces is a war crime? Well, you will see when I blow up 3 innocent Palestinians. Is blowing up Palestinians gonna somehow like stop another terrorist or something? No, it just gonna radicalize the entirety of Palestinian population against Israel more. There's no other benefit. My powers are just blowing up Palestinian. Well, some Israelis actually. Yeah, when we spread the when we spread improvised explosive devices all over the place without caring who gets them, and some of them blow up within our country. Yeah, that's just the price of peace.
Yeah, I think you're next.
Hi.
Hi there, champ. What might your name be?
Bailey. I'm a mutant.
Oh, that's nice. So, what can you do, Bailey?
Well, I can, explode.
Okay, nice.
Thou can make things explode.
No, I didn't say that.
No?
I said I can explode, not make things explode.
You can make you explode?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
How would you even know that without testing it out?
Well,
That's because Captain Israel told us. She told us that like her powers are linked to this guy. This guy is this guy is Captain IDF. He's IDF boy. He explodes whenever he meets a Palestinian child.
Allow me to explain. See, by examining Bailey's X gene, I was able to deduce that with enough focus, he could self-detonate.
Would he?
Oh, with most certainty, yes. He can only use it once, in an effort not to upset Bailey. Let's just say, if he were to use his power, he'd explode and die.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, but what are we? I mean, no offense, but how would that help the Avengers?
Well, come now. He would be threatening.
Threatening?
Yes. Suppose a villain approached and saw him. He might think, doubt he will, but he might explode, which...
Actually, hold up. No. Rename him to... Rename him to Captain Nuclear Deterrent. He is a potential nuke within Israel. That's they're fucking threatening everybody with fucking.
Mess with him a bit, I'm sure.
couldn't we get the same effect by just bringing a bomb?
Yeah, but does your bomb read at a high school level?
So your pitch is that he's a mildly educated suicide bomber?
Look, we're sorry, but I'm sure he'd be much better off with the X-Men, right?
Come on, please, we can't. He's a real team player.
Do I get a say in this?
Mondays and Wednesdays.
Odd days of the week and revolving weekends.
Odd days of the week, no weekends, and you throw in Dazzler.
Deal, sucker! Fuck wanted Dazzler anyway. I mean, oh, wow. We'll sure miss you, Bailey. Keep up the good work, not exploding.
Bailey?
The moment's passed.
So how does that work anyways? Like, how do you explode?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of weird. It's just if I think about it really hard, and I...
Alright, next.
Good afternoon, Avengers. I am the Human Torch and believe I'd make an excellent addition to the team.
Oh, hey, Johnny. Upgrading from the Space Cadets, I see?
No, I'm not that Human Torch. I'm the original, Jim Hammond.
Jim, by golly, it's really you.
You know this guy, Cap?
Of course. Back in the day, the Human Torch, Namor, and I were part of the Invaders.
Good to see you, Rogers.
You were friends with the King of the Sea and a man made of fire, and you still somehow got frozen in an iceberg?
Huh.
Tell us about yourself, Jim.
Well, you've already seen my powers. I've got wartime experience. I've already worked with Captain America. I killed Hitler. I'm a team player. I've got a...
Also, hold up. Their name was Invaders? Wow. Huh. Are you sure they're not in Iran right now?
Wait, what was that last thing?
Well, I've been told I'm a good communicator. Only natural.
Not that. The Hitler part. Adolf Hitler. You killed Adolf Hitler. That's real? That's canon?
Oh, yeah, that was me. I won't go into detail on how I did it, but let's just say I burned him to death.
Does nobody understand subtlety?
Greetings, Avengers.
Who's that?
That's the asbestos lady, my arch nemesis.
That's right. And now that I've got you... now that I've got
By the way, there's a Flash villain who, like, whose power he doesn't have powers, but he has a flamethrower. That he's like shtick is the fact that he has a flamethrower and he threatens people with it. And apparently, in like one of the Flash comics, he was diagnosed with cancer because he got, or something else, because he was lining his suit with asbestos in order to not burn to death. So one of the Flash villains is dying because he was using fire and lining his suit with asbestos. Just fun fact.
Are you alright?
Why? why the whole asbestos thing?
Because asbestos puts out fires. I'm the perfect foil. Come on. You never been to a fire department before?
No, I have. It's just they stopped using that a while ago.
What, too expensive?
No, it's toxic.
What?
Yeah, it can cause cancer.
Are you serious?
Yeah, did you not know that? Or?
Oh my god. Oh my god, you can asbestos gives you cancer? Asbestos? Are you fucking serious?
Well, it can cause it. We don't know for sure.
I've been doing this for 40 fucking years. Are you...
I'm so sorry.
How would I be the last to know? How does that make any sense?
What were you even doing with all that asbestos?
I cover myself with asbestos and then shoot people with my asbestos gun that shot asbestos. To steal more asbestos. and asbestos-related technology. It was a self-fulfilling circle of cancer.
Asbestos-related technology?
Well, at least I know in the end. I'll bring you down with me, Human Torch. For after years of us don't get it out. There's no way you did it.
I'm an android.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoop.
And thank you guys so much.
Brilliant. Actually, speaking about the fact that Trump is very slow now, well, I was watching this one. So this guy was fighting against Zoran Mamdani for mayor seat of New York City, and he was Republican. And he's so fucking quick. He's so snappy. Like I don't want to show the entire thing, but it just like when he talks, he's fucking. He's so full of energy.
You know, I felt like
how old is he?
It was in the cloud to me.
He's actually faster than the newscaster as well.
With the mayor. One single item that we agree on. As you know, the Wall Street Journal did a story about the mayor and his wife. They're going to bring a cat into Gracie Mansion. But for the mayor, he has to take 6 shots because he's allergic. I said, this is outstanding. Because you know, with me and my wife, Nancy, all cat lives matter. The president really drilled me, you know, in the campaign. What, he's going to bring cats into Gracie Mansion? Yes, Mr. President. People love animals, whether they happen to be Democrats, Republicans, or independents. So his staff called me up about 2 weeks ago and said, we want to do a skit involving you as a doctor giving him the allergy medication because the mayor is going to be bringing a cat into Gracie Mansion. I said, absolutely. He sent me a script. We were good to go. I went to City Hall. We shot it. And this is for the innocent. Come to
the video here.
He just speeds up for some.
Slice, you know, that's my line. But he's and does
Hold
they
up.
know I
Somewhere around
moved
here.
to free extricator? Absolutely. So if the president of the United States texts and phone calls Zoran on a regular basis, and they agree to disagree on everything else, but they want to build housing in New York, and then John Catsimatidis goes to City Hall, has a meeting with him for an hour. This is the guy who led the billionaires to say, we're out of here, and now we want to help them. But I do.
It just when I listen to him, it's honestly, it's kind of like listening to like any like old coworkers I had who would be like just talking absolute like just gibberish, but they would be so energetic about it that he kind of like, yep,
Deal with him, and somehow I'm the bad guy.
So there was a conspiracy theory that some
Shut up.
during the campaign.
You're
Cuomo
too
or
slow.
anybody else from what he had to say.
The humor and early distance between us.
George Soros was somehow involved with it. You know how these conspiracies are. But I've been to Yale University, Cornell, just on Friday, Princeton, other schools, in which I see the new Gen Zers who've taken to me. I talk about unification, not this polarization. We got to be bringing people together. The new generation, they don't want to hear all this bitterness, these constant disputes. It's not good for our city. It's not good for our state. It's not good for our country. And I want to at least start bringing people together.
How old is he, by the way? Hold up. Curtis Sylvia versus Trump. Curtis Sylvia age. Because I guess that like being 72 years old. Okay. Trump age 79. They're the same fucking age. I know that being the president, holy shit, he looks evil, by the way, here. The most evil fucking I remember first time I saw this portrait, it's so fucking evil, it's unbelievable. Like this is less evil than this. This is less evil than this. Like this is less evil than this. Like this is fucking nightmarish. He looks like one of those like portraits that follows you wherever you go. It's unbelievable. But All I was gonna say is that, like, I know that being the president, like, takes it out of you, and he had, like, strokes and whatever, but, like, this guy's so energetic.
If my fellow Republicans are not happy with me,
Is this, like, what 6 years does to a motherfucker? 6-year difference?
fine. But I'm independent and autonomous. I've always been that way. I'm not MAGA, and yet I've been the candidate of the Republican Party twice. I've lost twice, and I haven't been a sore loser like Eric Adams and obviously Andrew Cuomo, who's dystopian.
How do you think Mamdani is doing in these first 100 days or so?
Bobby Kuza, I give every mayor when they're first in up until Memorial Day, because they're doing the chicken dance now. They always do this. The budget, we're broke, we don't have money. He wants the billionaire tax, no more property tax. Let's see where he's at on Memorial Day. And you know me, I'm not shy about criticizing anybody. But what's fair is fair. He inherited part of the Eric Adams administration. He's putting his own people into place. Let's see where we are on May 30th. Unlike Eric Adams, who right away was selling crime coin, Bitcoin, did a pump and dump $1 million out with the bag man, Frank Carone, right? First thing, as leaving office, and then Andrew Cuomo keeps mumbling, I should have been the mayor. Curtis Sliwa kept me from being the mayor. Let's do the math, Bobby. If every Curtis Sliwa supporter had voted for Andrew Cuomo, he would have lost.
Let me ask you this, just a few seconds left, but you have a new show, by the way, on WOR, is that right?
That's right, and it's a different kind of show because there's Larry Menti, Curtis Sliwa in the morning. We agree, we disagree. It's not an echo chamber on 710 WR, the first talk radio station in New York City and the best.
Anyway, he's that's a perfect way to start.
And you.
But this is where we're gonna pause. Tomorrow is gonna be Dead Cells again. After tomorrow is gonna be Drawing Stream on Sunday. I'm just like, it just, when I saw this video first time, I was like, damn, he's like so much more energetic than like any other like politician his age. It's kind of surprising. But like, I assume it's also kind of like the presidency, I guess, because like what was it, like picture of like Obama after like his 8 years in office, he's like fucking looks absolutely beaten, you know, like he is having a gray hair or whatever. But like either way, what I'm assuming is that like it just still like he's very snappy. And he got shot 5 times, so like he will not stop mentioning the fact that he got shot 5 times in the back of a cab. But yeah, so tomorrow, Dead Cells. After tomorrow, Sunday, Drawing Stream. After tomorrow, Crisis 3. Then Crisis 3 again, if we're not done. Then Doom Dark Ages, and Doom Dark Ages again. And then we're back to Dead Cells. On this note, we are wrapping up. Thank you very much for watching.